Deck, we have Dan. He signed up as Dan. I haven't seen him, so if you're wandering around, Dan, you are on deck.
Hey, I'm a Dan.
You are a Dan, but you're not the Dan. This is one name Dan.
Just 4 more minutes.
But right now, come to the stage, make it loud for Jason Summerlin!
Yeah! How's it going, everyone?
Real good.
I'm not going to make anybody keep it going anymore. We've kept it going for a while. Dan is trying to pull a real Donald Trump over here. He already had his time, and he's trying to go again. 4 more minutes. Nobody's supporting that, including me. I'm just saying. I also hold the mic like this because I'm concerned about possible enthusiastic waving. It was okay until Elon and Kanye and a lot of people just really started taking us down a dark circle again. I think it's funny that Liv described herself as a raging lesbian because she seems really nice. I don't know. She wasn't really raging to me. She seemed more like just a normal, pleasant lesbian. You know, a lot of people nowadays are using ChatGPT to write stuff, and I think that that's ridiculous. So here are some jokes that I wrote. Okay, sure, I'll help you write some jokes. Here are some things to think about when you're writing comedy. So when I was growing up, my parents used to tell me to be the bigger man, and I'm a really good listener, so sometimes I wish they would have said, hey, be like an average size man. Maybe taller, be a taller man, be average. So speaking of parents, I've been trying to talk to my parents a little bit more recently, and I've been talking to my mom a lot. I've been trying to talk to my dad, but we don't really talk too much, and there's a couple reasons for that. He did a lot of drugs when I was growing up. And the cool thing about opiates is it kind of lets you see what your dad would be like as a zombie, while he's still alive. You know, you walk in the kitchen and dad's just and you're like, dude, go to bed. I am in bed. No, you're not. He worked a lot, but the main reason we don't really talk is he's lived in an urn for the last 7 years. So it's pretty good that he doesn't talk back. I'd have to be on some pretty strong drugs if he was talking back. I like to picture it kind of Blue's Clues or Pee-wee's Playhouse. You know, I go in, I'm like, hey man, how was your day? And the urn's like, the word of the day is cremation. And you know, when somebody dies, you want to do something nice with their ashes. You want to sprinkle them somewhere that is emblematic of them. You know, so the Grand Canyon or the ocean. My dad really, really, really loved smoking cigarettes. He smoked 2 packs a day, so now we just use his urn as an ashtray. Ashes to ashes, dad to dust. Yeah, and you know, the funny thing about cremation in general is, they split people's ashes up, and so I kind of picture crematorium workers a lot like coke dealers. You know, wearing aprons, using a triple beam to weigh out product, dividing it up into perfectly cut lines. But sometimes people don't burn super duper well, and so do you ever think what if there's not enough of dad? He didn't do a lot of yoga. Do you think they sprinkle a little bit of sand or baking powder in there just to make him stretch just a little bit further? I feel like it was a little bit weird when my mom was asking, hey, how much of dad do you want? And I'm like, I don't know, an eighth? Something like that. I'm just kidding. I don't have any of my dad's ashes. I would have just lost him. He's not in there. You know, I had a dream last night, and I woke up, and I could not tell a single one of you a single thing about that dream. And it got me thinking, man, Martin Luther King Jr. was really, really impressive. Could you imagine if his dream went a lot like our dreams? He's up there, he's like, I have a dream that, one day, I was at my mom's house. I think people were being nice. I don't know, there was a chicken in a coop. There was a Paw Patrol puppet on a penis. Paw Patrol to the rescue. Thanks, guys. I've been Jason. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, we don't